Hello, it's Joe. A very late Joe. Thank you everybody for being really sweet as I've been a bit more kind of all over the place with the schedule. I really appreciate it. I, for the past couple months, been on this like really big fitness goal. Been working with like a trainer and I did the 5K. After the 5K though, I crashed. So I hadn't been for a week and it was really starting to bother me. So I wanted to prioritize going this morning. But you know me, I couldn't find that middle of the road effort. I had to go as hard as I could. And then I felt a little bit sick earlier. I'm feeling better. It's not like anything super bad. Just my stomach was really bothering me. And just overall kind of fatigue, body pain. But I've just been taking it easy. I had a big meal. I've been drinking a lot of water. So I do still want to give it my best go today. I'm not quite sure how long we'll go, but I'm going to give it my all. How's it going, everybody? Welcome for YouTube, Jay. I promise I'll get to music in just a moment. If you can't... Oh, you might be muted. Yeah. Yes, the audio is working, I think. Keep your blood sugar up. I've definitely been much more mindful of like my diet since I've been really getting more into working out, and so I'm really careful with just consistently eating usually something every 2 hours, even a little bit, and being aware of having, you know, enough protein, balance, and everything that I need. So I feel like I'm good in that department. I just overexerted myself when I hadn't been doing it for a while. Jay, tier 3, and for 6 months in advance. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's good to see you. It's been a little bit. How's everything been? Are you doing good? It's really good to see you. And if you want me to play you anything to say thank you for the resub, I would love to. No pressure if you're just chilling. But yeah, I'm definitely going to make sure to not push myself too hard. I just know that I'm not going to be streaming on Friday, and I really wanted to still do 3 streams this week, so I wanted to come regardless for today, you know? I also sincerely want to. Whenever I'm not feeling good, like the last thing I want to do is just lay on the couch and then have to think about it. Even though, of course, sometimes like that's what you arguably should be doing, but I don't do very good with sitting still, as some of you might be shocked to hear. It's not quite my strong point. I'm going to put my song list playlist on the background. So all the songs that you're about to hear are things that I play over for the video game stuff. And I'm not finished adding to it, but I will do that at some point. Been very busy. I hope some of it's fun busy and not just tedious work busy. For Foodie, welcome. Xaven, Cathedora, The Grows, welcome. ASMR. You're here now, that's what matters. It's very sweet, ASMR, thank you. Hedges, welcome. It's good to see you. How have you been? Mango, Frosius. Hope everyone's doing good. After stream yesterday, I had the absolute pleasure of getting to meet up with Trip, and we got tacos and just got to sit and chat, and it was really nice. So that was really fun. And then for today, I got this going on, and then I get to relax. Tomorrow's teaching chore day, and then stream on Thursday. So we got the rest of the week all lined up. A few health issues, but otherwise managing okay. I hope it's nothing that's too burdensome on you for Hedges. Can I give you a free request to see if maybe I can help you feel better? I didn't even think about a pick. That was so not... Ugh, what a missed opportunity. But I usually get to see Trip a couple times a year, so it's fine. We'll do it next time for sure. Today is the 26 Fix Your YouTube title. I tried. I don't know what's going on with YouTube Studio. Whenever I click edit, it just deletes everything. And I tried it on both computers, which I ended up rebooting. So I think that's a YouTube side issue.
Channel strip.
Oh, sorry. That was an informative logic tutorial video. Also, welcome on the YouTube chat. For Jay, you want to hear some Zelda? I can do some Zelda for you. Is there a Zelda tune I haven't played for a while? Let's take a look, see what we got. I didn't really get time to warm up with violin today because I wanted to rest while I wasn't feeling well after the gym. Oh, hello, Octopath Traveler music. I see you. Going to write YouTube a letter? No, no, no. Maybe YouTube has a tummy ache too. I'm just gonna do the classic that I usually do as a warm-up, which is gonna be Kakariko Village, and then let's do Lon Lon Ranch. And you know what? I haven't done Dragon Roost as a loop in like forever. So I feel like that could be a fun first loop of the day as well. Keep the hydration up. Toe is doubling down and saying that they're gonna write 2 YouTube letters now. My goodness. I finally started getting some people looking at the YouTube stream. Don't make them not like me. I want to build a hospitable relationship. Eunice Decision, you got it. I love that one. So, let's see. There was a while where I was doing my Dragon Roost loop like every single stream, so I'm quite surprised. I opened up to it and was like, oh, hello, old friend. Okay. Let's do some Kakariko Village. This is a Juke remix rendition. The title of this track's in Japanese, so I'm trying to see if I can practice it. I don't recognize the first two, but then it would be Se Resu no Te Mu. That's probably wrong, and I don't know what I actually said, but I gave it my all. I'd try. sounds in tune. Let's see. I have to go over here for a moment. That setting's right. I'm getting real close to kind of locking in where I want to gear. That's what's happened, is I had to restart the computer and it didn't save my little tweaks. Okay, I can fix that real quick. I just need to drop this boost down to 3 or 2.5, and then the high frequency valve to 10. Oh, I gotta put this in silent, my bad. Muy bad. Ain't that nice? Bird Jojo, did you see me smile when you came in? Your enthusiasm gave me some energy. I love it. Thank you. How are you? It's good to see you. Also, Tesno, good to see you. How are you doing today? We're just having a very easy breezy, chill Zelda start. And then for Hedges, who is not feeling too well, I want to play something to help them feel better. And then after that, we're going to slowly work our way towards some Zelda loops. I realized I haven't done Dragon Roost Island in like so long. And that used to be one of the higher requested ones. So I feel like we should give it some love and attention. Here we go. Hey Heather, how are you? I feel like I fixed the violin stuff I wanted to, but the tracks coming from this computer are much quieter than usual, and I think that's one of two reasons. Not that. Mm-hmm. You. Okay, I think I got it. You guys have heard me say it 100 times for those who are usually here, but I'm still working on getting used to my new setup, getting the settings where we are consistent with it. I've at least narrowed it down to like relatively where we're going to be landing with it, but it still just needs some tweaking here and there. Thank you so much for the new follows on Twitch, by the way. Welcome in for Heavy Arm and Just Test It. Thank you so much. Audio? You mean like I don't need to be as sensitive about the audio? I just really, there's a few reasons why I really want to get much better at it, is because I am doing a lot more recording these days, and I want to become more competent with recording and engineering my own music for me to be able to release songs for you guys. So that's why I really want to take the sound aspect of it seriously, because it helps me learn so that I can apply it to other things, you know? For DP, welcome. I thought those were little dinosaurs on her shirt. They are. I just got this cute matching set where there's like these dinosaurs and flowers and stuff on it. And it comes with a matching pair of shorts. I thought it was pretty cute. I was like, I want that. And it kind of has like the worker shirt Dickies vibe. You know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm talking about? You guys know me, but I feel like whenever I find anything that's like interesting or slightly odd with clothes, I'm like, I want that. I like things that are just a little bit on the strange side. Let me see. Let's move on to, I kind of want to do Skyloft, and then let's do Eunice Decision for Hedges. And Jay, I saw that you asked for anything Octopath. I do remember the battle theme that you like very much, which I might do terribly on today, but I haven't seen you for a while, so I will play that for you. And then I'll do some Joe picks of some Octopath Traveler. I feel like the way I've been doing stream lately is after the first hour of stream, that's when I'll get into loops. Unless there's like a priority request, then of course I'll get into it. It's not a set format, but I found that it's one that I actively kind of go to. You know what I mean? I wanted to ask your guys' opinion on something, but I feel kind of embarrassed admitting it. There's this new... maybe I'll wait for after the song, as I've already been talking a bit. Viper and Seven, welcome. J1, repeat to the front of the or not repeat, report to the top front of the classroom. Look what you just did. But I mean, thank you so much. $64.69. Dono was so generous. Thank you so much. And it really helps me be able to keep this stream going and pursuing music full time. So thank you so much. But also, grow up. And shame on you. Cue the shame lady from Game of Thrones on you. But also, thank you so much. But also, really? Well, now I gotta definitely play that dang old battle theme from Octopath Traveler. Oh no, the mouse stopped. What? Okay, I've been using one mouse for both computers, and it worked for the first 4 songs, and now it stopped working. So, oh, I have one. All right, it just not works. We'll use the other one. That's fine. I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like my setup is haunted by something. There's something happening. Like when me and Alana did our collab together, there was a moment where she was setting up Ableton to work in a way that she was familiar with, like to find a middle ground for the two of us. And after a while, she just leaned back and was like, I don't understand. Why is it doing this? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But it's mine. Whatever ghost lives in this system, it's mine, and I'll welcome that with open arms. So let's do Hedge's requests and then some Octopath for Jay. So what I wanted to ask you guys about is I've recently gotten really into like a lot more just like skincare stuff, mainly as I'm very uppity in the evenings. I really need a night routine to tell my brain stop. And so I've been doing some of those like Korean care products and been really enjoying it. It's a nice excuse to sit down, put on a face mask. But there's this new thing that people are doing called, oh, you guys are gonna get mad at me, I think. It's called, has anyone heard of mouth taping? Let me know. 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi connection, it can mess with your Bluetooth. The door is already like, what did you say? It sounds like, I feel like it sounds scary, but I don't know if it's scary. Okay, I tried it, and I just want to know if other people know about this or are trying it. It's literally just like a piece of tape, and you put it over your mouth when you go to sleep, and it's supposed to help with like snoring or people that sleep with their mouth open, because that can give you a lot of gum issues, which I hate to admit, I do. I have to wear a mouth guard when I go to bed, you guys, because I grind my teeth, because I have severe anxiety. So I was like, oh, maybe if I did that, that could help with like my teeth health. But it's scary because I'm like, what if I can't breathe out of my nose, like, and it randomly gets stuffed in the middle of the night? Like, am I just like, what does that mean? I don't think it actually works beyond promoting better breathing habits you can learn without the thing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Cathedora. So I survived, but I'm like, should I still do this? Is this a stupid idea? And so I've been Googling all morning, like, have people died from mouth taping? And there's been no reports yet. So I wanted your opinion. Let me know your thoughts. Is this a terrible idea? Well, I did it one night. And I survived. But, yeah, I don't know if this is a risk I should keep taking. Just get duct tape. No. No. Okay. Oh, there's another pocket on these pants. That's great. Oh, double pockets? I love good pockets. I was looking for this! Yay! So let me put it in a place where I'll lose it again. For Miranda, what's up? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I had a late start today because I hadn't been to the gym in a long time and I felt guilty, so I went today and then gave it way too much energy and attention, and then I felt kind of sick, but I feel a little better. I just wanted to lay down and like try and relax for a second before going live because I was not feeling so well. Come on, mouse, work again. Oh, Mirando. Is it Mirando or Mirando? Thank you so much for tier 2 for 41 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Starting next month, you guys are going to start hearing me talk a bit more about the Partner Plus points because I have to start campaigning for some sub points to maintain the higher percentage cut that I've had from Twitch. It's essentially, if you get a certain amount of people to sub at tier 1, 2, 3, it does not count gift subs or prime, then they give you a higher cut, and it lasts for a full year. And mine runs out in November, so in September, I'm gonna start bringing that up again. I'll try not to be super annoying about it, just like, I don't know. You guys already do a lot for me, I don't want to scream at you. More and dough. Thank you, that helped me. Mirando. Mirando. I just wanted to see how it felt saying it one more time before I corrected myself. Okay, Mirando. Thank you, Cathedora. I'm really awkward about that stuff, like... Well, I guess I'm just really awkward. Period. But I've been told by some people... Not many. I'm kidding. It's charming. I don't know. Let's play the song. Let's do that. This one's for Hedges. We have a hype train! Oh, I definitely missed that, milady. Sorry. Oh my gosh, we got a raid. We just have a hype train. For NG, thank you so much for the resub. And for Tata for now, what's up? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Let me play violin to prove I can do that. But welcome, raiders. How are you? For this heretic, thank you for the follow. Oh, you like the dinosaur shirt? It's a Teddy Fresh. And it comes with matching shorts. Isn't that cute? It makes me happy. Even though I was worried everyone was going to think I was wearing pajamas. But then I was like, whatever, if they think I'm wearing pajamas, then that's just okay. For Big Bromo, thank you very much. Thank you. I feel like I always like trying to find things that are, I don't know, like a little odd and a little quirky when it comes to clothes. I just want to find things that are kind of like, I don't know, don't take themselves too seriously and they're like interesting and fun. So I owe some Octopath Traveler, and also mentioning owing things, if we complete a level 5 train, I will read you one of my most recent embarrassing Google searches, which I tend to do quite often. So if you'd like to hear that, let me know. Or complete level 5. That was the terms. Yeah, let's keep Dragon Roost. I might not get to the loops until after my first break. Yes, I didn't get to warm up on violin today, and playing over tracks makes me feel nice to kind of get locked in, you know? For Arthur, the king of making an entrance, I always love them. How are you today? It's good to see you. Let's see, for Octopath Traveler, I need the blue binder. Arthur, thank you for gifting sub to our fabulous raider for Tata for now. Thank you very, very much. Keeping this hype train alive. You completed level 2. Very excited. I'm feeling okay. Up here, I'm feeling okay. I ended up pushing myself, I pushed myself a little too hard at the gym today after not having gone for a week. And I was like, oh, if I haven't gone for a week, I'll just do it really hard and aggressively. Because I can't find a middle road, I can only do that. And I felt really sick not really sick, but kind of sick afterwards. So that's why I'm late. I wanted to rest up to be in good spirits to give today my best shot, you know? Trevor, welcome, how are you? And for Dan, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so, so, so much. Taylor, I don't know who these people, are they Twitch people? But, I mean, that's lovely. Oh, I'm so dumb with your name. Oh my god. Taylor Swift and Travis. I was like, I don't know who these people are. You guys, I'm in my own little world. I'm sorry. But hey, that's nice. I know that some people were being big old meanie haters to them, so that's really cool to see them be like, nope, it was real and sincere. No, I know who she is, but it just said Taylor, not Taylor Swift. But given with the name being... I don't need to defend myself. I'm moving on. Whatever. Leave me alone. I'm gonna do Cyrus the Scholar theme, because that's how spicy I feel in the defensive state that I am right now. It was reasonable, you guys. It was... See, I'm even typing louder as I'm frustrated. Okay. Enough. Enough! Okay, serious time now. Oh, wait. I tried to read this kanji earlier. Or not kanji, this would be... I always forget the names for all of them. But yeah, it says Saidesu no... Temu? Temu. Maybe. We didn't complete level 5. No embarrassment from my Google searches today. We did hit one yesterday, which had a pretty hilarious reveal. I showed something I received in the mail that I was embarrassed about. For Trendy Zone, I love you and your violin. Thank you. Over on YouTube, how are you today? And Trevor, I didn't mean to embarrass Jo at her stream, but it seems like she did it herself. I do that every stream, at least 3 times, so don't worry. Thank you, Hedges. It's actually not yet. I mean, it is, but... Oh, God, I'm just gonna move on. I didn't install it yet, is what I'm trying to say. God damn it! No! Oh! I would never share my Google searches. Well, that's why, you know, I make it very enticing, is a level 5 hype train. You know, that's a lot to ask. That's asking people to sub and give bits and stuff, so I want to make it, like, a worthy selling point. Oh, God, we've already had 2 embarrassment moments today. This is not boding well for me. Have you ever wanted an electric violin? I mean, of course, like, if I had one, that would be cool, but I feel like with a violin, an acoustic violin versus an electric, it requires different things to be aware of to get the better sound. And I felt like I really wanted to focus on the wood acoustic one, because if I put in all the hours on this, then I can really refine those skills. And I think some of the technique I need to play an acoustic well, I wouldn't be developing as much on an electric. However, there are things obviously in an electric that you can't do on an acoustic, but seeing the instruments that I have behind me, I clearly have I have a love of acoustic instruments. I have an old soul. I love my banjo and my acoustic guitar and my mandolin. And I like the electric guitar as well, but I do just have a affinity for acoustic instruments. Let's see. Oh, what was the big news yesterday? I saw the stream title but couldn't tune in. So I was excited to be able to tell you guys that I got accepted for Front Page next month, and I'm really excited because it's actually on the exact day that will be my 6-year streamiversary, and I am super excited. They did make it clear that they would like for whomever gets those positions to try their best to fill the entirety of the time slot. I don't know if I'm gonna get the whole thing, but I'm gonna do my darndest. It is an 8-hour position in the Front Page. So I'm excited. I bought a cute little dress for it, and I want to be able to, you know, just grab a bunch of clips throughout the 6 years I've been doing this and share kind of where I want to be going with it in the future, and ultimately just celebrate and have fun. For Diamaster, welcome, how are you? And Crystal, an old drunk guy. I prefer a real piano, but I have a keyboard with weighted keys because they're so much easier to transport and maintain. They're definitely heavy though. I was lucky to find one with weighted keys as well. I like the weighted feel. Well, I think most people do, but it's just a little, you know, it's more expensive to get a weighted key, but it's more, for those who don't know what I'm talking about, keyboards that have weighted keys are, they're meant to have the feel when you press down the keys that is similar to an actual acoustic piano, rather than like, you know, a little MIDI keyboard, like something like this, where it's, you know, just like a lever that I push up and down. It's weird to think I've been here for half of your Twitch career now, making me sentimental. Oh, that means I'm probably gonna cry on the Front Page. We'll have to think of an exit strategy for that. I'm probably gonna have feels. Or maybe I should just embrace it and just be super dramatic and have everyone be like, oof, what is going on? No, but then that would make me more emotional if you make fart jokes because you know I like them, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, you're so thoughtful, thank you for doing this, and then it will just get even, we'll get, the waterworks would be more, yeah. For Cat Pocket, I'm honored to have received a follow while showing my true colors. Thank you for not being afraid of me. For Sapporo Citizen, it's morning in Japan. Your wonderful music gives me a happy start. Thank you so much. Thank you. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. I'm on day 408 for my Japanese studies. I'm not good. But now when I watch anime, I can understand like 2 words per sentence. Pretty good. For... Just curious, do you use a DAW to stream your violin sound via your mic? So I use a mixer to channel my interface into. And then I also use a DAW, but I only use a DAW for looping. And for that I use Ableton. And everything's all plugged in to one mixer. Which honestly is a pretty bizarre setup. Whenever someone else looks at my setup, they're like, why did you do this? Like, because I was told not to do it on one computer. I don't know, man. Can I do Tressa the Merchant for you? I really like this song. It's really pretty. For anyone who might be new, welcome. By the way, my name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. I listen to them and write out the music myself, so I'm always adding new stuff. I did start that new Mario Kart one, but I didn't finish it, the like bluegrassy one. And I also make loops playing lots of different instruments and sing on top of them for covers and stuff. Did my whole instrument go flat? I need to check this, sorry guys. What the heck happened there? I'm so confused. I feel like that song almost sounded like it was like a quarter tone flatter than the key, but I've never noticed that before. Maybe it's just me? I don't know. Oh, for Crystal, you don't need to apologize. Did you mean the song in the background being this one right here? Gormati Forest? Is I love this track too. This one's also on my song list. I'm putting on for today the playlist that has all the video game songs that I play over. So then you can actively hear while I'm streaming what songs you can ask for. I don't know if that's what people want, but I wanted to try. So let's see here. So believe it or not, folks, we're almost already at an hour, but we had a really generous dono from Jay, who also resubbed. So before, you have asked for a certain battle theme that was really hard for me, and I'm gonna try and do it. Oh wait, are they not here? Maybe I should wait until, if they maybe come back. For Albino's Dinos, like your name. As a violin player, do you know any VST that could work for City Pop? VST? Am I just not knowing something I should? What is VST? Hodrific, welcome. This partner loves that idea very So are you saying you're the partner or am I? Because one of those I'm fond of and the other makes me so angry. Haven't seen you for ages. No black metal today, right? For Hater Front. No. Yes, you know, these days what I'm mainly doing is making the loops, playing all the acoustic instruments. Sound files. That sounds like something I should know. I probably won't have the information you're looking for. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, shoot. Is any other... for Jay, what's up? Over on YouTube. Oh. What is this? I don't remember learning this song I'm looking at. Oh, I remember. This one's cute. How many J's are here? And why are we taking over? Well, I mean, we got the two of us for Jay and Joe. This one is a more recent Octopath Traveler song that I learned for y'all. It's called A Sea Breeze Blows. It's cute. It's very like lighthearted, bustling city vibes. Oh, I still have the old track playing. My apologies. There we go. Bustling city vibes. Do you hear it? Also for Cat Pocket and Data's scrolling, thank you for the follows. I like that. It's in A, it's not B major, Joe. Pull it together. I've only played this like once, I'm sorry. I want to go from the top with renewed confidence and self-belief. Let's try this. That pizzicato makes me laugh. There we go. It always makes me so happy when I open up these binders and see a piece that I like totally forgot existed in the song list. I'm like, oh, let's shine a little light on you, my friend. Fry Blinks, welcome. Also, thank you, Mean Rocks, for the follow. And Yogi, good to see you. How's it going? For albinos, dinos, I feel like actually someone who would be able to answer your question, if you follow Jonathan Ong, I feel like he's really good at that sort of thing. See if I'm up to date on everything. I think I am. And I'm gonna keep an eye out to see if J1 comes back to do that battle theme for him. Sean, 2 days in a row. Sean, how lucky can a gal get? Over on YouTube, welcome. It's good to see you. How are you today? So, I realized I haven't done a loop of Dragon Roost Island in so long. So why don't we do that? And I kind of want to do the Kiki's delivery service loop that I do. Because I don't want to forget that picking pattern. And I've been thinking about kind of like different strategies I can take for when I get the front page position next month for the 18th. And I want to write out a couple different set lists, like groupings of 10 songs or maybe 5. So if I ever feel at a point where I'm getting decision fatigue or not knowing what I want to do next, I can just look over and they'll have like, you know, just different possibilities of cohesive songs that show a lot of the different things that I do. And so I've been starting on that note to kind of like isolate different groupings. And those are 2 that I would like to do and freshen up on. So before I embark into Loopland, I'm going to take my first break. At the top of each hour, I like to take just like 4 minutes to take a breather, check in with myself, make sure I'm feeling good and strong, ready to keep going. But once I come back, we are going to break out the guitar and the banjo and the mando and the accordion and all the other fun things, all the toys, even egg. We'll see about egg. I don't know. I thought I was a freaking genius when I got an egg holder for my shaker egg. I feel like holding it from here and shaking the egg is the equivalent of like holding a mug and keeping your pinky out. This is like the fancy way to shake egg. feel kind of embarrassed after that, so I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Thanks, guys. I'll be quick. Okay, I'm back. Thanks y'all for letting me take my first break there. I was so excited because this thing that I ordered just came in. I won't do it now, but I've been clearing out a bunch of stuff in the house. I feel like every 6 months I go through this closet, which is a walk-in, and just try and get like a bag of things to sell or throw out or donate. And I found this. One sec. Bandana? I guess I should hold it this way. And this was the very first venue I ever played in my whole dang life, and I was so excited. I got asked to be a part of, this is so Boston coded. I grew up outside of Boston, and that's where this venue is. I was asked to do backup vocals for a New Year's show. We were the band that would play right when it dropped at midnight, and we were a Lady Gaga cover band performed in the style of ska. So anyone want to guess what we called ourselves? What would the Lady Gaga band be called performed in the style of ska? Ding ding for ASMR. We were Lady Skaga. And that show was so fun. We had like a big horn section. Me and my best friend, actually, who was my roommate at college for 2 years, we were the backup vocals. We were all dressed as different iterations of Lady Gaga. And can we get a reunion? That would honestly be so funny. I can at least get Becca, probably. She's the best friend I was mentioning. But that show was so fun, and they ended up actually taking a picture of it and putting it at the front of the Boston Globe, the newspaper up north. And my parents got it, and they were so proud. They were like, oh my god, look! And my mom was so funny. She was like, I'm also so proud of you because you dressed responsibly and didn't wear fishnets. And I was like, Mom, chill. Chill. But there is one thing that happened that one night. That's a pretty funny story if you guys want a little Joe story. At this gig, I was very excited. And we're playing, obviously, at, it's a stage bar venue in Cambridge, Massachusetts, which is like where Harvard and MIT and stuff are. And at the time, am I going to get in trouble for saying this? Whatever, I'll just say it. At the time, I was 19, and everyone was like drinking and having fun. I was like, I want to drink. And one of my friends who was older bought a drink and snuck it for me, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, look at this whiskey sour I have. I'm an adult who just played my first show. And then, as we're all dancing after the set, we're having a good time, this massive dude, I know, I'm sorry. Should I just end stream and delete the VOD? No one called police on me. You know, I didn't keep the newspaper. I should have done that. Oh my god, the crow is that emote. Peter! Good luck with the bidet. Thank you. I already showed it yesterday, so I'll do it today too. I was laughing because, don't worry, I'm being protective of the address and stuff. I got this in the mail yesterday, and I was laughing at how not discreet the packaging was. I was like, guys, could you have, like, please been a little more subtle about this? You really aired my business out. But I need to fix, there's another thing. Oh my god, did you please raid after I put that thing down? Oh my god, please. God. Dang it. Hi. It wasn't that bad. And I'll finish this story later because it's also embarrassing. Thank you so much for the raid from Frank. It's so good to see you. I was actually lurking in your stream while I was getting ready. You're one of the streams I like putting on in the background when I'm practicing. Oh, you guys saw it. Okay, fine. Whatever. We do a thing here where if I hit level 5 on the hype train, I share something embarrassing. And I ordered this in the mail, and I thought I would show it to everybody, but I'm not embarrassed. I believe in hygiene, and I am proud that I own this, and... Shut up. Anyway, for anyone that might have stuck around, my name's Joe. I play over video game soundtracks, like what we're listening to. I listen to them, and I write out what I hear, usually including a lot of the harmony and all the other fun things that I hear. And I also make loops, playing lots of instruments, a lot of folky stuff, banjo, mandolin, violin, and sing on it for covers. If you aren't already following Frank, you are sincerely missing out. Truly, like I said, he's one of the streams I find myself in often. He's super talented, a pianist, can play anything, and is really kind on top of that, so definitely check him out. I was gonna do a loop of Dragon Roost, but why don't I play something really quick, use loops take a second, just to introduce myself. Why don't we do... I'll just do Tifa's theme. I always do Tifa's theme. Love Dragon Roost? Well then, why don't I go straight into the loop? I feel like whenever a raid comes, I should play music as fast as possible. But I'm trying to be more chill nowadays, so we're just gonna be chill. We're gonna take our time with it. Also love Tifa's theme? Well, now I'm getting mixed messages. I'll do Tifa's theme, and then I'll do Dragon Roost. We'll do that. And then I'll finish the story about the first show I ever played after I do this song. I was sharing with everybody how I found this bandana. This was the first venue I ever played in Boston, and ever. And I was gonna frame it. And something funny happened at that show that I was in the middle of discussing, but we're gonna do that after I don't scare all of the raiders completely away. So here's Tifa's theme. Thanks for anyone who stuck around to give me a shot. I appreciate you. There we go. We'll just let that track load and do the thing. That timing was so amazing. Cable stuck. I'm still recovering from the embarrassment of that. But honestly, it's better that you know in advance if you're gonna decide to stay here, what to expect. I was talking to everybody about how next month, believe it or not, is gonna be my 6th year of streaming here on Twitch. And I felt like as I was approaching it, I was really trying to give a good sit down think as to where I want to go in this next year and how to keep this going in a way that's both healthy for me and also being entertaining for everybody. So admittedly, I have been trying to be just a bit more casual and, I don't know, just talk openly and honestly and embrace silly moments. So I promise that I also do a whole lot of music here, but there can be some silliness that happens along the way. Thank you for the follows for TV Hag, David, the real Joe Green, for Antodis, Ruan, Spydowd, and Jerome. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you. We like silly. I got buckets full, let me tell you. You're so talented, Joe. Keep it up. Thank you so much for Classics by Candace. Thank you. How's music treating you lately? Have you been going on walks lately? Honestly, no, because it's been so hot here in Nashville. But I have been on my a health fitness journey, and I did a big workout today. I did a 5K a couple weeks ago, and that's been helped me feel real good. I've been enjoying that. So, do you guys want to hear Dragon Roost Island? I haven't done this one for a bit, and I'm excited to play the bass line. I like this one, it's fun. Shall I finish my delinquent story from my first ever gig? If people still want the conclusion. Get my sheet music ready. At VGM Jam last week. I hope I do it right then. Also, I'm jealous though. I want to go to VGM Jams. Okay, so the story. I was playing my first ever gig. I actually got this merch from the venue so I can frame it and be like, oh cute, look at the very first gig I played, the Middle East in Cambridge, Massachusetts, when I was attending Berkeley in Boston. I was 19, at a venue. We are playing the show Countdown to Midnight on New Year's Eve. Big party, fun times. Finished the gig, and don't judge me, everybody, but I was like, I wish I had a drink at this big party where everyone's having fun around me. And my friend was like, hey, I got you this. And I'm thinking I just hit the lottery, sitting there with my whiskey sour, dancing with friends. And then I feel a tap on my shoulder, and it is the largest, most intimidating man I've ever seen. He was like, show me your ID. And I immediately caved. I was just like, I'm so sorry. And he was just like, cool, I'm gonna kick you out then. And I was like, no, please, please, I'll throw it out. And he looks at me and goes, $50. And I was like, what? $50. And so I gave this person $50. And when I left this place, I was like, I don't think that person worked there. I think this is just some random dude that conned me out of $50. I'll never know. I didn't let it ruin my night. But yeah, I totally got hustled. I was so scared. I was just Bambi-eyed, like, oh my god, please don't get me in trouble. It's my first show ever. Please don't get me kicked out of my first show ever. So, yeah. I've been working as a musician now in Nashville for the past 10 years here, but I got started in Boston. Dan, you guys are making such fun numbers. Thank you so much. That was so generous. For both Peter as well as Dan, if I can play either of you priority requests to thank you, please let me know. But from playing a bunch of different shows and doing a bunch of odd hired work through the entertainment industry, I usually have some sort of ridiculous story to share. And I'll tell them if you want. But just don't report me, because I don't want to get in trouble. Alright, let's do Dragon Roost. I'm gonna start with the percussion, then we'll grab the guitar, the bass, and then I don't know from there. I've been trying to add banjo to everything lately. G minor. I'll worry about the banjo once we get the other parts. Okay. What tempo do we want? Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. You're gonna hear a metronome for a second. Please don't panic. It's only for a second. I promise. I promise you. Promise. Hey, that was pretty accurate. I have a kick drum under my desk. I really love acoustic instruments, so that's what you'll experience if you dig. 2, 3. Okay, let me get the snare. Gorgeous. I feel like more than egg, this would do well with like tambourine. So like a this out of the way as I don't need it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Vibe. And because I know you like eggs so much and I just want to showcase the cute egg holder. Percussion accomplished. It's been low 70s all week in Ohio and I'm loving it. Nashville actually finally got a little bit cooler. Me and Trip were able to have dinner outside and it was comfortable. It was actually really nice. All right, let's start with the guitar. I'm gonna make a couple options so we don't hear the same thing over. I'll keep it linear, actually, it's fine. Maybe piano to... We'll just start easy. Does Kimchi like to go outside? Kimchi's my cat. I usually don't let him outside, honestly, because there's a ton of dogs on the street, and I'd worry about him, if I'm being honest. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna make the percussion a little louder so I can hear it. We got a better start than that. 1, 2, 3. How's the balance, guys? I've been working on new sound settings. Is the bass too loud, maybe? Section, and then maybe arpeggios higher octaves for the next part. I mentioned the banjo. The banjo, I'm gonna have to mess around until I find something I like. So if you guys are cool with me just messing around for a second. Oh. Sorry, there we go. Okay. Wrong keyboard. I play games sometimes. Psych, we're playing Astrobot. Yeah, it was the games. So a G minor. Here. I think I can figure something out with the banjo. It's just gonna take me a couple attempts to figure out what the vibe is. If I can match like maybe the arpeggiations and the piano, that'd be kind of vibe. Let's just go for it. think I got the levels where we need. How's it feel? Feel okay? visit. Can you tell I've been really enjoying fiddle work lately? I know that we're having some peaking issues. I'm still getting familiar with aspects of my new setup, so I apologize for things not being totally locked in yet. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I was actually going to do another loop performance, and we were going to do A Town with an Ocean View from Kiki's Delivery Service, which is one of my favorite movie OSTs of all time. I absolutely adore it. It makes me so happy. Let's see. So this one I think is in 4/4, so let me switch to time signature. And if I use the same one, the levels can be the same, which will help this go faster, so that's good. Great. Let me get my sheet music, and we will give it a go. For Pinecone, I pulled out my bass and played along. That was great. Thank you. How was the bass part? Did I remember it for the most part? I did my best. And thank you again for anyone that might have stuck around from Frank's raid. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Especially with how silly that moment was. So let's see here. With Kiki's Delivery Service, I just need to switch to the gray binder. I know it's like a much slower way to actually use printed sheet music, but I really love sheet music, and I write out all of these arrangements on my own, so being able to like see the binders filled up and see how many binders of music I've been able to make with you guys, it just makes me feel good to have that like symbol to see how, you know, the channel's grown and that I'm adding more stuff. This is just 4 of the binders, but I have at least 5 others down there for all of the songs that we do here on the channel. And I try my best to make sure that I add to the song list, usually every week. It's important for me to really make sure that I'm always striving towards like just becoming stronger and being able to do more of the things in music that I've always wished I could do. Like playing the bass and all these things. I didn't play those before I started streaming on Twitch, and thanks to your guys' encouragement and support, I was able to invest in buying a bass and seeing what it would be like, and have you guys listen to me attempt to play bass for a few months on here. So thank you, everybody. For B Florist, DK, Shu, and CM, thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate you. I felt like I had another silly story I wanted to tell you, but I'm blanking from all the excitement. I don't know. So, Kiki's Delivery Service. Let's do it about here. You will hear that metronome for just long enough for me to record the kick drum, so I hope that doesn't drive you nuts. Thank you, B. Thank you. That's really kind of you to say. Check, check. Check. Where is this ghost reverb coming from? Monitors are off except here. Check, check. There it is. We found it. Learning. Learning. Cool. Pause our background track. Metronome while I get the kick drum, which is underneath my desk. You can't see it, but it's there. So maybe here. The snare scares me. I have to time the release of the pedal to get that short little one that you hear. And I feel like just loud noises scare me, so recording a snare is hard for me. This seems pretty well in time. Let me do a little bit of quantizing to tighten it up a little bit. And I don't know why, I'm feeling tambo today. Oh, too much reverb. Just checking the sound wave. Yeah. So I didn't know this about the tambourine until I met like someone who's really good at tambourine. But I guess like traditionally in some cultures you drag your thumb and it bounces the whole way, like you time it and it sounds crazy. It's just like I obviously can't do it, but you should do some YouTube research into really pro tambo work. It's really interesting. Okay, we are ready for the guitar. I've been really wanting on all of my instruments as of late to get to a new level of competency in them. And my goal with the guitar has been incorporating the melody within fingerpicking. And I chose this one as one of my first attempts. And I hope you enjoy. No track practice for a second. A little less reverb, we don't need all that. So it should be. I think I got it. Let's try it. Ooh, that's fast, but I'm gonna do it. I just need the kick drum louder in my headphones. Let's fix that. Dun, dun, dee, dee, doo, da, 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 bo, ba, bo, dee, doo, doo. Is this too fast? No, I can do this. Oh wait, it is too fast because I did a different tempo for the other one. Yeah, that feels better, just like 5 BPM slower. Let's go to 108. I can do this, I believe in myself. You can do it, girl. That's not a C sharp diminished. Yo, Doc, what's up? And Peter's back. We got a full party going on now. Doc, thank you. 54 months. Is there something I could play for you? C sharp diminished. I got it. I opened a program I shouldn't have by accident. No. Okay, we're back. Sorry. Okay. Goodness golly, Miss Molly. I swear to God, I know how to do this. Come on, I was so close. Okay, so it's like an inverted C chord. I believe. I guess Joe has never played the guitar before. I guess so, man. I'm trying to make it better for you. Let's get that a little better. Wait, I banned someone? I didn't do that. That wasn't me. My hands were here. Mods, can you help me? I don't... That wasn't me. You saw me. My hands were over here. I don't know why that happened. Wait. Oh my God. This is not going well. No, the foot pedals aren't for banning. Oh, Jove, thank you. Sakion, I don't know how that happened. It wasn't my fault. I'm sorry. But it also wasn't my fault, so I don't know why I'm apologizing, but I'm sorry. I just have no idea how that happened. I was playing guitar, so I don't know how I could have banned you, but it said I was the one that did it. But I just don't understand. Okay, that took far too long, but we got there. What do we want next? Maybe the accordion. No, it's true, I'm not lying. Don't. I'm not a partner. You're a partner. I fear kimchi got in the cable area. I'll just keep going. It's fine, whatever. Right? It might not be fine, but it's just how it is. We are ready for pizzicato and then bowed violin. Thanks for being patient with me, you guys. I haven't done this one for, I guess, longer than I thought. I don't know what brand the accordion is. I'll let you know once I finish this one. It's like a beginner's model for kids. I'll put the pizzicato over here. Over on YouTube. I will provide Bell. Thank you for the resub. Let me know if I can play you something. And Peter for the bits, thank you. Ready? So usually that's where I stop adding things, but I don't know. Do you guys want other instruments? Any other desires of the musical variety? A bell on every 16th note. Do I want to add mandolin? But I won't do mandolin on everything, just like the middle part. I kind of like the mandolin doing that main line. Might as well record it, right? I didn't record it in the right place, clearly. I was rushing. Okay, so this took me a really long time, but I'm trying to embrace the process. I'll get better at it the more I do it. Ready for the violin main line? Better at locking in these settings. I had a big aha moment that will help a lot in the future. I want to test getting the tambourine louder. A little less accordion. I'm just practicing mixing. Backing away. Thank you for the follows from Master and Hidden by Miss. Thank you guys so much. I usually move much faster than this, but I've recently changed my setup and I'm trying to really lock in the exact settings that I need. And also, by taking my time with it, I added mandolin, which I've never done before, and some new violin lines that I really like. I feel like, Doc, since I saw you come in here, I was like, okay, that means I'm allowed to take my time, because you always remind me. But I'm really happy with the changes on that. And again, the more I do this, the faster I'll get, I'll promise. Before I get on the front page next month, I really want to make sure I take risks now, so I know what will work then. I've never felt so fancy chopping garlic. I'm honored to be your backing track for that. I have slight panning. I feel like I need to do research on panning. Wait, what's the bad news? Probably Water Country closes for the season in less than a week. Oh my god, I thought you were gonna say it closes forever, and I got really, really upset. Oh, I mean, that's bad news, but it could have been way worse. So if I was panning this, like, maybe I would do melody instruments on opposite sides. I'll have, like, the strings on the right and the main violin in the middle. Mandolin on the other side. Accordion middle. I feel like with panning, I'll make a point of it this week. I'll do some research and see if I can get more of a solid plan on what works well. Oh my goodness. Affectionate Scar, thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. Loaf to you, you musical magician. Thank you. I wish I was a faster musical magician, but I'll get there. I promise. Dang, we're smashing the audio production. Well, I was able to buy all this fancy dang equipment because of you guys, and I really am taking it seriously. I want to learn how to do this all properly. I need to work on mic placement for the other instruments. If I'm recording with this mic, I already made notes of that in my head for the next loop. I've been really locking in all of the plugins I'm using in Universal Audio and in Ableton and pairing them together. It's getting better. I feel like it sounds better. I hope it sounds better. I hope so. For Can Do TV, welcome. How are you? When the sun is blazing and the summer gets hot. Be real with me, Doc. When's the last time you've been to Water Country? I'm very curious. Not to shame you if you haven't. The first Joe Plays Violin meetup at the famous water park, Water Country. That has the best theme song of any commercial I've ever seen in my entire life. Goes, when the sun is blazing and the summer gets hot, Water Country's a very cool spot. There is no better place to feel free on. Water Country, have some fun. And then it modulates. It's really good stuff. I know, but if I think of it, I have to. I have to do it. It's not my fault. It's Doc's fault. What is Water Country? It's like a water park, like where there's water slides and everyone runs around in bathing suits, and it's a good old family fun time. And I used to go there growing up, and that's their theme song, and it's amazing. Yes, you're just in time for Water Country. Are we surprised to spend another day of unhinged me on stream? I'm really leaning into trying to just be myself more on camera here and not take it as seriously. Don't get me wrong, I am sincerely trying to give the best musical performance and experience that I can for you guys. I just started getting really anxious all the time, and I had this internal timer being like, you took too long in the sloop, girl. Wrap it up. They're all mad. They don't like you. And it made me... I hate saying this, I don't want to scare you. I don't feel this way anymore, but it made me almost question if I could keep doing this. My anxiety just got so high. But with these changes, I am starting to feel a lot better, and just like allowing a loop to take an extra 5 or 10 minutes has been really helpful for me. And I know the more I do it, I promise you guys, I will get faster with it if the time thing bothers me. But I think this is just the pacing I need to go as I'm getting used to my new equipment and settings and getting better at these instruments, because a lot of these instruments are kind of newer for me. But I'm determined, and I've been having a lot of fun and not feeling as anxious anymore, so. Even though a lot of you in chat are saying how angry you are. Even the mods, which is alarming. But anyway. Thank you guys so much. Oh, for Mr. Smith. Rhythm instruments left and right and melody in the center is a good fundamental approach. Loop sounds great. Thank you! Thank you. Also, Kindness for Critters. Good to see you again over on the YouTube world. I'm really grateful for the slowly powerful growing YouTube chat. I really appreciate you guys, everyone over there. Especially Mr. Smith, because I know you shared this with some people, so thank you. Oh my gosh, I looked over, Jeffrey, at that angry face, and I actually got, like, jump scared. Oh my goodness, you're so angry. Well, what do you guys want me to do next? Let me check our priority requests. It's open. I could do another loop. I could do singing stuff. Or we could do a break from that. For Doc, you have a priority request. With a large hand gesture, apparently. Do you want to pick something? No pressure, though. Hey, if I get enough people where I actually could rent out Water Country and have a meetup, that would be... I would do it. But I think we're a little shortchanged on how many people we need to make that happen. Oh no, Doc, you're about to be very disappointed. Yay! Well, my friends, we've gone 2.5 hours, but I'm feeling good. I'm happy to keep going. Let's let Doc pick something, and then I'll close the list and do some Joe's picks. But again, just thank you so much. I know that many of you have heard me have this conversation already so many times. I'm just really making a point to say it to myself, to really lock it in and remind myself it's okay. So, thank you. You guys are amazing, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to pursue my dreams. Oh, Jeffrey's still mad. Goodness gracious. Glad having an audience helps you feel a fire of motivation. You make it sound like a driving force for improvement. That's making it a true positive on top of just hanging out and having fun. Yeah, like, I really do believe... Ooh, cut clean. Oh. I can figure that out. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I haven't done that in so long. But I'll figure it out. Yeah, like, before I take my break, truly the mission I've had with this channel for AP over on YouTube, welcome. Is that a banjo in your picture? I have a banjo. I've been trying to learn with my finger picks. I'm getting a bit better. But... Oh, what was I saying? So scatterbrain. The goal of the channel. When this started taking off and I could use it as like kind of my primary income, my mission statement with the channel is I want it to be a place where you can actively see someone who is always trying to just get better. With all these instruments, I know I'm never going to be a master at all of them, but if you follow along, I promise you I'm going to get better one at a time at all of these, and having a place to kind of document that gives me incredible motivation. I'm always trying to take different lessons on the instruments, different instruments per year, and I'm just using this opportunity to invest that time. So that's really what this channel represents for me, as well as just being a place for me to continue to practice just talking to people too. Because I need practice in that. I missed that message. Let me go to Stream Elements so I can read it. For Eru, thank you so much for the $5 dono. I really appreciate it. I have to go to Stream Elements to read it. Banjo on your rack. Let me, I want to practice. I'm working on the Punch Brothers Rye Whiskey banjo line because I want to record all the instruments for it. But the banjo's the hardest one, and I'm close, but it's under tempo. So let me, if you guys would humor me, I would like to practice that in front of you for a second. My wife is a musician and know how hard it is. Keep going, Joe. You got this. I love you guys. Thank you, Eru, so much. And I'm also rooting for your wife. I know, again, how hard it is, and I admire anyone committed to the art, you know? So, on the kind of theme, again, of me just kind of using this channel as a place to continue to practice and learn things, I'm finally learning how to use these. I've never felt comfortable using finger picks on the banjo, but I want to. So I sat down for a good like 5 hours over the weekend, separate breaks, and I got better, but it still needs work. Let's see. Okay. Rye whiskey mixer. If you don't know this song, you should totally check it out. I love it. It's so good. Oh boy. Alright, let's try it. Okay, I can do this. Cracking sound is the violin wire is touching another wire. When it does, feedback happens, so I move it. Okay. Sorry guys, this violin wire is very sensitive, but I know what the issue is, so that's something. It can't touch any other thing. Okay. Okay, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. The cracking's still happening, we gotta fix that. Let me mute the violin mic, because then we can narrow it down. It's a violin mic, I know how to fix that. But first, I want to get through this whole thing. Why is that happening? Am I too close to the mic? Let me check one more thing. Okay, I can do this. In there, a little better. The plug-in mic settings for the banjo, I had to turn off one of the compressors and it helped that sound. So that's helpful and good to know. I think finger picks are the most uncomfortable things mankind has created in existence. I play claw hammer. I want to learn how to do claw hammer. I learned the basic stroke, but you know, it's just that awkward feeling of making it smooth and natural. So I just got to sit in front of the TV and I think do open strings for like 3 days and then I'll learn how to claw hammer generally. That's like the sad reality about learning a lot of instruments is that so much of it is doing one simple thing that you don't even really need to focus that hard on and just drill it so hard over and over until it's absolutely mindless. But I found myself to like kind of enjoy that practice almost. Chill, battle theme, goodness. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I've been talking a lot. Thanks for letting me just talk to you guys. I would like to take a quick break and use the restroom and drink some water. And then I will try cut clean. I can't do it really fast yet, honestly. But that's not without the finger picks. Or that's without the finger picks. I want to get better with them. Peter, it's not a water fountain. It's a bidet. Because classy, okay? Gosh. All right. I'll be right back. Is this song long enough in case autoplay gets mad at me? Let's do this one. Lovely. I will be back in like 3-4 minutes. And then let's do... I'll try and do my original cut clean if I remember. I can do it. We'll do our best. Oh, James and Chan. Hi. Thanks for the follow. I just wanted to say that before I took my couple minutes. Also for Nivram, thank you for the follow. Okay, I'll be right back. I love you guys. Oh, Raid! Hi! Emmett, thank you. And Huma from the Raid gifting bits, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm here. Hi. Sorry, I was on a quick little break there. Welcome. What were you up to on your stream for Emmett? Thank you for the raid. Also, I guess to introduce myself, welcome. My name's Joe. I play over video game soundtracks like what we're listening to here. Are you playing cat music? No, this is from Octopath Traveler 2. I play violin over a lot of video game music because it's my favorite music to listen to. But I also make loops where I play lots of instruments. We're actually about to do another loop. But to show you a little bit of what I do, this was the last one we put together where I played guitar mando, accordion, and violin to make a Kiki's Delivery Service little loop. It's pretty fun. First ever raid, I'm honored! Thank you! For Emmett, when I first started streaming, I didn't know what a raid was, and I got raided by like 50 people. And I thought that Twitch like was just glitching and accidentally sent someone else's chat to me. And I got really confused and I ignored it. There's a clip of it right there. And believe it or not, somehow, even after that big disaster, I am going to have been streaming for 6 years next month. So I encourage you to keep trying, keep doing it. Especially if you're enjoying it, that's the key. You have to like it. Or else, I've seen so many streamers like try and, I don't know, like force themselves to do something they don't like doing, or start to, I don't know, get stressed out and ultimately kind of like resent it. But I'm proud of you for figuring out the raid. You probably figured it out sooner than I did. Okay. We have a request for one of my originals I haven't played for like over a year, but I'm gonna do my best. I don't even know what key I did it in. So get ready for some experimentation. Don't look at my butt. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's see. Oh, you're a musician too? For Emmett? What do you play? What do you play? So I used to sing this about like I gave myself up over so that would be C. So that's, I just need one more chord for the verse. That's cool, but that's not it. That's it, so that's a B flat major. F on the top. So that's the verse. I'm just gonna mess around on the piano until I figure out the chords. Drums, bass, and keys. Well, let me give you a follow then. I always want to connect more with musicians on here, and I also want to represent and show how welcoming the musician side of this website can be. I feel like I can at least say from my own experience that the musician community, both people who watch and stream, are really rooting for each other, and I want you to know I'm rooting for you too. So I'm gonna try and sing along to make sure I remember the lyrics, and then figure out the rest of the chords. So it would be. Myself up over to the fact and the fountain serpent knew all the right things to say. I couldn't help myself. I got caught up in promises of love, easy to say, and day to day. You can feel the rising for yourself. There's another chord there. F major. Took one look for me to go down. And then the chorus. I just need this chorus, then we're ready. Growing an obsession for the 7 chord. Got the affection of a man. Bottled up too long, I give it up that easily, give it up that easy. Ah, so close. This bottled up too long to give it up that easily. I think that's it. And then I gotta have it if I break this habit. Can I roll with the hype? Okay. Next time you see me, I'll be good. Clean. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Do you guys hear a crackling sound? I hear some sort of an interference. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Where is it coming from? Yep. So I turned off one of the plugins that has never given me problems before, and I'm not hearing the cracking anymore. So we're just gonna turn off the third compressor on this vocal mic and go for it from there. And I'll tweak things as we go. I recently updated all of my equipment, and it's requiring a lot of study and work to know how to use it properly. The violin mic is muted, and that's always been the reason. I apologize to troubleshoot live with you guys, but I need to take a look at the console here and see if I can see on the faders where the crack is happening. Oh, hi Kimchi. Did you just wake up and realize I was not downstairs? You want to say hi? I have a cat. This is him. I hear you. You want to jump on my lap, say hi? Kim? What's the matter, baby? He's so upset. You want to say hi to everybody? This is Kimchi. He really runs the show around here. Did you just wake up? He woke up. I love you. Yeah, he has a lot to say right now, I guess. But that's okay. There's a very high chance that once I start looping, he will jump on the keyboard and ruin it, and I'll have to take him out of the room. But I don't like to kick him out until he does something to warrant that. So we'll just give him a chance. Oh, the poor thing, he just wants to sit on my lap. Can I play one more song, sir? Just one more song, and then I'll hang out with you, okay? He says, no. Hang out with me now. All right, this will be nerve-wracking, but good for me and fun if I let myself relax and enjoy. Pet that fuzzy boy. Okay. Kimchi. He's so cute. Oh my god. Kimchi, you have anything to tell everybody? No? Okay, that's fine. So let's start with the tempo. We'll go there. Excellent. How old is Kimchi? How old is Kimchi? I think he's 2.5 years. Yes, I am fine. I admittedly was not feeling well early today because I went a little too hard at the gym and I felt really sick, which is why I was late. But I'm feeling better now. So the clipping, I think, is within Ableton. Use the monitor is on. That doesn't need to be off, 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 off. Oh my god, he was just screaming downstairs. Did you hear that? Check. Where? I have to find this. Something is on in Ableton, and that's making the crack. I found it. Yes! Yes! I solved the crackling. I know what it is now, so I can turn the plugin that I spent like 7 hours on back on. Whew. Great. Okay, cool. We have a kick drum. Let's go. Are you saying my audio's crap or audio issues are crap? For James, please don't ask for follows. I always very welcomely give follows and shout outs for people that raid and things like that. But for people just coming in, quite honestly, I find it to be a little rude. A little rude. I want to root on everybody, but it's not a great move. I feel mean, but I want to be honest. Okay. This is enough to get started. I'm trying to decide if I should commit to making this a vibey for the crack. Got it. Your audio's great. Thank you. I'm still working on it, but we'll get there. I think what I'm going to do is, oh my gosh, we got another raid in such a vulnerable time when I'm trying to do a song I haven't done in years. Raiders, welcome. What's up? My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks, and I also make loops playing lots of different instruments. I was going to try and do something where I don't really know what I'm doing, if you want to join me on that journey. Just to prove that I do in fact play violin, yes, I'm going to do other instruments first. Let me do like a small amount of improv over something. Raiders, welcome. My name's Joe. I play over video game soundtracks, and I also make loops playing lots of instruments you can see behind me that are primarily like folksy stuff. I play the guitar, banjo, mandolin. I layer all them and sing for covers. I was gonna try and do an original, but let me give you a small section of Aerith's theme to play violin and welcome you in. For Insomniacs, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. How was your stream? What were you up to today? For Doc, then I'm gonna go the folksy route. Let's make it weird. Let's make it weird. Yay, I Blinks! I know this is your favorite! Again when it's cooler. Hey, thank you for the follow. I was trying to do it from memory, and I definitely missed a couple notes. I gotta practice that more for you, eye blinks. I swear I had it memorized. I swear I did. For Gaseous Rex, welcome. Your name is very funny. I saw you earlier for Fest, but I don't think I got a chance to say hi. I thought I was over at the taco place, but I like the taco place again. Just wanted to let you know. Me and Trip went there yesterday. So, now that I've shown I'm not just lying to you about having my name be Joe Plays Violin and not actually play violin, I was gonna eye blinks, you sweetheart. Thank you. I'm gonna practice it. I'm gonna actually remember the notes next time. And then I'll play it for you to earn that dono that you gave. Thank you. Thank you, eye blinks. Thank you, eye blinks. Thank you, eye blinks. That would buy... this taco place is kind of expensive. I feel like that would probably buy, like, at this place, 4 tacos, maybe. Nah, maybe 5. 4 and a margarita. No, 3 and a margarita. Probably more like that. You guys, thanks for these follows. Thank you. That would buy the bag you put the tacos in. It's not that good. Oh my gosh, I'm getting follows when I feel like I've been like so silly today. But that makes me feel better. I've been worried for too long about trying to like pick the right way to be a streamer, and so getting this support, you guys, means a lot. Truly. So I haven't done this song in a very long time, and I just kind of want to mess around on the guitar for a moment and see what direction I want to take this in. So, followers, Joe, currently... I'm getting close to 50,000. Oh, oh my god, if we could make that happen when I get the front page, that would be freaking crazy. I almost want to capo it so I can have different picking options. I actually will be performing at TwitchCon. Well, no, it's not at actual TwitchCon. One of the musicians attending booked their own show and asked me to play for it. So if I did it originally here, that would be the key A. Well, if I could bar it. Key was in C and I went to a B flat, the flat 7 of the key of A would be F sharp? No, G. Ah, I could do this. I hear the clippings back, which means I just need to turn it down with an Ableton and we'll be fine. Bring this lever down and this one back up. Okay, we're getting closer to the vibe. I just need to keep noodling. rhythmic. So if the last key was the key B flat to an F, then transposing it, that would be C, D, F, G, A, B, C. C sharp. Sorry guys, I'm trying my best. Trying to transpose this and it's hard. C, D, F, A, B, C. Oh, it would be a D chord. So that would be. And then I need one more chord. F major. I'm ready. Let's just make up something. Let's have some fun. Do the third. Not the top note I need. originally wrote this on the piano, so I do want to incorporate the piano. It started off with this melody. A flat to B flat, I got it now. That is correct. This is a piano. The violin's coming in a while. I got asked to do a song that I am figuring out from scratch, so it's gonna take me a second. So if I'm coming from here, the voicing that would translate best would be. But if I go too low on the right hand, so if I do chord inversions, that's better. So then together it would be. I think I know what I want to do. What should I add for an instrument after this part? Maybe just vibey strings? Should be this patch here. Strings from this point, and then I'll sing on it. Do I want high keys here? Oh! Vocals! I forgot! But can you imagine that? This will be fun. Okay. This is one of my originals I forgot about. Here we go. Can you imagine that? 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 I know I've got to stop, but I've kept this bottle up too long. I'll give it up that easily. Can you imagine that? If I break this habit, can I roll with the higher power? Can you next time you see me, I'll be cuddly. Okay, string time. Let's get weird. Start on the chorus, because that's where I want it to build the most, and then work our way backwards. So let's start recording strings there first. This is my original called Cut Clean. And we're kind of rediscovering it together. Can you imagine that? I want to solve now before we move forward. There it is. Got it. So that'd be nice. Staccato in the beginning. From A flat to the B flat. I could do something cool with that. I think I like that one. That's it. That's what I want. I feel like I'm not used to seeing you on so late, or maybe I'm just not on at night enough. But thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much for a big ol' fancy raid. It's actually really cool that you're here because I've been avoiding doing originals, and you are so good at originals, and I went for it. I haven't done this one in over a year, and I'm happy that I went for it. It's been really fun. If any of you guys aren't already familiar with Danielle, please change that. An amazing, amazing talent, beautiful voice, multi-instrumentalist, looper, songwriter, and on top of that, just provides so much fun and entertainment and lightheartedness to her channel. So please make sure to do that. For raiders, welcome. My name's Joe. I make loops playing lots of different instruments. I usually go for more folky mandolin banjo stuff, but we're here now. And thanks for the hype train, everybody. Thank you. I was just about ready. I don't know if I want to add anything else. Let's see where we're at. I know I've got to stop, but I've kept this bottled up too long. Give it up, ladies and I've got to have it if I break this habit. Can I roll with the hype bottle? Next time the same, I'll be good. And we have a hype train! I don't know if the verse needs strings. Let's just do like a pad. Yay! Thank you! We're just gonna do simple vibes. Doc, thank you! remember the lyrics. I haven't done this in so long. I wrote this song about the mixed messages that young women have to deal with. That is a big pile of poo. It's kind of not as obvious, but just so you know. Alright, let's try and do this. I gave myself up over to Leviathan, the fur serpent, knew all the right things to say. I couldn't help myself. I got caught up in promises of love and kiss, your touch that kept me from thinking straight. You can feel arresting for yourself. It only took one look for me to go down. I've grown an obsession with the cutthroat affections from men I hadn't needed. I know I've got to stop, but I've kept this bottled up too long to give it up that easily. I've got to have it if I break this habit. Can I roll with the high five? Next time you see me, I'll be clean. Steven, you dropped in for a rare sighting of one of my originals. Oh, you guys, my heart's so warm. Thank you. I know I'm having some sound issues. I have new equipment. I'm figuring it out. I'm sorry. I'll try and fix it as soon. I'll try. Let's see. Verse 2. It's in there. I got it. Thank you for the hype train, everybody. Thank you. Okay. I got caught up in the whole rush of adrenaline pumping in straight into my veins. No. It's gone. I haven't done this song in like freaking 2 years. Let's just tie it back to the first half and I can wrap it up. Okay. Sorry. I got caught up in the whole rush of adrenaline pumping straight into my veins. It's gone, guys. I'm sorry. We'll go forward, though. It only took one look for me to go down. I've grown an obsession with the cutthroat affections of a man I lean I know I've got to stop, but I've kept this bottled up too long to give it up that easily. Can you imagine? I've got to have it if I break this habit. Can I roll with the high five? Next time you see me, I'll be clean. I did it! Oh my god. Me a couple months ago would be like, nope, it's been too long and I don't remember chords or words. But I'm being bravery, guys. I'm trying to just go for it and not worry about how long things take anymore. Because it's driving me crazy and we gotta let perfectionism go, especially to enjoy the craft. Thank you so much again, Danielle. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Are you gonna be at TwitchCon? Are you gonna be at TwitchCon? For Russell, thank you. I mean, if I get asked to do it, I'll do it. You can always count on me to request songs Joe's mildly uncomfortable with playing, but we'll play anyway. We're trying to conquer the fear. That's the goal. I don't think this round, but hopefully next year is the year for travel for me. Alrighty. Well, let me know. I took last year off, but I decided to go this year, and I'm super excited because I'm actually rooming with Kendra Lissa. Isn't that so cute? It's gonna be like summer camp. So I'm really excited for that. Thank you guys so much for everyone that stuck around. I went way longer than I usually do. And I was late today, so I wasn't feeling well, but I'm so glad I rallied. Yes, I'm feeling really motivated. So thank you guys. I'm gonna be live again on Thursday. I was gonna wrap it up here because we're approaching 4 hours and I'm wicked tired, dude. And I need the hummus in my fridge downstairs. So if you enjoyed the stream, I hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I'm always adding new stuff to the list and pushing myself to just get stronger and learn more things. Oh my gosh, we got another raid. Ah! Okay, let me do like a solo. Schnapp, it's good to see you. This has been an ultra long stream. Welcome. If you guys aren't familiar with Schnapp, definitely change that. Amazing guitarist, classically trained composer, pianist as well, and just a really talented musician. And if you're here, I would assume that means you like music, so go get you some more. We were just wrapping up. I did one of my originals that I haven't done in a long time, and usually I'd panic and say no if I don't remember, but we got it together. It was fun. For Raiders, what's up? I make loops, playing lots of different instruments, mostly folksy stuff, and I play over video game soundtracks. I was about to raid because we're getting close to 4 hours, but let me at least play a violin solo to introduce myself to these wonderful new folks here. Thank you guys so much. Let me turn this up and set the foot pedals to trigger the transitions real quick. For Schnapp, are you going to TwitchCon this year? I just asked Danielle that as well. I didn't go last year, but I'm still gonna go this year. I know I'm having some sound issues. I recently updated the studio, and there's a lot I need to get better acquainted with. I feel like it almost sounds like one of my cables went out today, but I'll figure it out before Thursday. I feel bad raiding leaving after I got these 2 wonderful raids. I'm just pooped, y'all. I'm pooped. If you enjoyed, I hope that you consider following, coming back sometime. So, I got a super interface, the Universal Audio Apollo Gen 2 Xs. And making sure that I properly use all the plugins. I have all the instruments now plugged in with their own settings, and teaming that up with Ableton's plugins and settings, and having that all go through a mixer connecting to computers and the plugins in OBS makes me want to not... I was going to say violent things, I shouldn't. It's making me crazy. It's been tough. But obviously, it's a gift to have these things, and I'm determined. I'm gonna get there. I've got most of it figured out, but I still have some mystery issues, and I promise you again that I'm going to do my absolute best to get it fixed ASAP. For anyone new wondering about the schedule, for August, the rest of it, I'm streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then in September, well, I guess that's like right around the corner, I'm going back to 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm always adding new stuff. I'm working on some Mario Kart music to play for you next week. And with this one, I'm going to wrap it up for today. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Again, I was feeling a little under the weather and almost didn't go for it today. But I knew if I just sat on the couch, I would just be bummed. So I'm really happy I did this. For YouTube chat, so much love for you guys. I love the small and loving community that's starting to grow over there, and it's an honor to get to play for you guys. So thank you. I am going to raid... Perfect, let's raid Kendra. Kendra's another amazing loop artist here on Twitch, and I'm really excited to get to share a hotel room for TwitchCon this year and get to hang out. Our other wonderful friend, Alana Maddie, is going to be in the same hotel, so I feel like I have like a little loop girl squad. I'm very excited. Some fun. But Kendra's amazing, so you'll definitely want to stick around for this raid. She's awesome. And I will be live again on Thursday. I think I'm going to have to stream a bit earlier. I think I will go for noon. I've been wishy-washy this month as I've been putting together a new studio. Thanks for being patient with me. So let's say I'm going live at noon on Thursday. I usually stream Friday. I cannot this week because I have other things I gotta do. I think that's all the announcements. Please follow our amazing raiders, Danielle Allard, as well as Schnaff, amazing musicians. And with that, I'm going to press this button and put on sweatpants and eat the hummus in my fridge. Be kind to yourself. I'm trying to do the same. I know it's easier said than done at times, but you deserve it. I'm trying to do the same myself. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you again for everything. I love y'all.